These days, it's easy to feel helpless. Like the world moves without regard for love, like together is a past tense, and our future is uncertain. It's easy to feel like our problems are too big to solve.
I asked myself, why me? But then I realized that cancer doesn't discriminate. Cancer can happen to anybody.
But every big problem is just a series of small ones. The vague but striking fear of a diagnosis, lessened with every late-night question answered. The complex web of individual diseases, untangled with every rogue cell understood. The reality that treatment is out of reach, eliminated with every right to treatment coordinated, and every place to stay secured. The overwhelming burden of the work left to do lowered with every fundraising goal met and every life-saving bill passed. We can't end cancer alone. But when each one of our 1.5 million volunteers, staff, and researchers solves a small problem, hope gets bigger.
Hi, my name is John Hoffman. I'm a stage 4 melanoma survivor and 18 months without disease at the present time. Did you know that the most common childhood cancer is acute lymphoblastic leukemia? But did you also know that 90% of children diagnosed with this form of cancer survive? Let's make it 100%. Please donate today.
Hi, my name is Dr. Shannon Stott, and I'm bringing hope from home because cancer patients need our support now more than ever. Like many of you, I'm finding myself in an unusual situation where I'm doing an American Cancer Society video from my home to share with you the type of research that I'm doing. There are joys and challenges that come from working from home, but I'm excited to be here with you today as we all work towards making a difference in cancer treatment. I'm an American Cancer Society funded researcher focusing on developing devices that can help us better manage cancer patient treatment. I started off as a mechanical engineer, and I was very grateful when the American Cancer Society took a risk on me over a decade ago to allow me to start developing microfluidic devices to see what kind of biomarkers we can pull from cancer patient blood. Jump forward a decade later, I now have a larger American Cancer Society grant that allows us to pursue the concept of liquid biopsy, or the idea of pulling out cancer patient blood cells to understand how cancer spreads and kills.
You may have guessed from the presence of a face mask that I'm back in the lab. We've been back here now for a few weeks, focusing our efforts on how the coronavirus impacts cancer patients. We are concerned that many of the neurological symptoms associated with the coronavirus are very similar to the symptoms that a cancer patient may experience if their brain tumor has returned. We're hoping that our technologies may be useful for the clinicians to figure out if those symptoms are associated with the virus or the potential for the tumor to have returned. We're also hoping that we can learn more about the biology of the virus, and specifically how the virus will impact the immune system of cancer patients. Our devices are small, portable, disposable, and can be rapidly deployed into the clinic if we find that they can be useful. Cancer hasn't stopped, and neither have we.
Hi, my name's John O'Connor. I live in Percival, and I'm a member of the Friends for Life Relay for Life team. The average age of children diagnosed with cancer in the United States is 6. Can you believe that? Help us get these numbers down. Help us change that. Please go to the website, donate whatever you can. We thank you very much, and remember, fight like a kid.
Last October, I turned 18, which was a pretty big moment in my life. But I'm not exactly a normal 18-year-old. It started when I was 3 years old. I had just been diagnosed with a rare cancer, and there was an 80% chance that was going to kill me. I had stage 4 alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma, a rare pediatric cancer that was literally all over my body. My cancer affects only 70 kids a year in the US, and it doesn't tend to bring a lot of hope. I went through 17 months of chemotherapy, radiation, and surgery, and I thought that my cancer was gone. But it came back 2 different times. First when I was 5, and then again when I was only 9 years old. My odds, they dropped from 20% to 5% to no known cure. For the first time in my life, I was scared. I wasn't 3 or 4 or 5 years old anymore, happy to be home or in the clinic watching TV or playing video games all day. I was older, and I understood. I understood that I would not feel well enough to play basketball or run a mile in the park. I understood that I couldn't go to school every day and hang out with my friends. And more than anything, I understood that this could be it. We looked around for help, but most doctors said there was nothing more to do. I was a kid with a rare, aggressive cancer. It was my second relapse, and there was no clear path to a cure. But my doctor wouldn't give up on me. He searched and found me the last spot on an immunotherapy trial. That was 8 years ago, and I have been cancer-free ever since. But I was lucky. During my 8 years on and off treatment, I was on 2 different clinical trials. I survived my cancer because of trials like the ones funded by the ACS. Donations coming from people like you and supported by organizations like the American Cancer Society created new and promising treatments that could train the cells in my body to fight the disease. Cancer research saved my life, and I am forever grateful. I am grateful for being alive today. I am truly blessed, and it's why I've devoted myself to raising money as a spokesperson for cancer research. I am a statistical anomaly. By the numbers, I shouldn't be here, and it's because of donations from incredibly generous people that I am. But that I'm here today is not enough. The majority of the kids who have gone through what I've gone through have not been so fortunate, and that's not acceptable. I'm here before you as somebody who is committed to raising money to help other kids like me who are still waiting for their treatment options. I'm here, committed to raising money for all the kids and adults with cancer who can't stand up for themselves, and all of those people who weren't able to win their own battles. And so I am here before you today as many different people. I am a 3-time cancer survivor. I'm an advocate for cancer research. I am a high school senior. I am the lead singer in a rock band. I am an actor, an intense NBA fan. I've only become any of these because of people like you. All the people working together to stop cancer, who have given me life and strength. If there's one thing I've learned as a cancer survivor, it's that hope is important, optimism is essential, but nothing happens without action. There is no better time to act than right now. Thank you.
About 1 in 285 children in the United States will be diagnosed with cancer before their 20th birthday. Please help us help them reach more birthdays. Please donate what you can today. Thank you.
When I found out that I had breast cancer, I was shocked. Multiple doctors told me it was a fat necrosis or something benign. So when I went for the biopsy, I had no anticipation that it was going to be anything cancerous. I wouldn't have been able to get through treatment without the support of my mom.
Being a cytotechnologist, it has become personal because that's what I do. We try to catch cancer early. It wasn't patient ABC, it was my daughter.
The American Cancer Society funds innovative research so that one day we can finally have a cure for cancer. It's so important to continue fundraising. We need to keep this fight going. Breast cancer can happen at any age, and early screening and early detection and prevention is key. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you.
Hello, Relay for Life volunteers. On behalf of the American Cancer Society, I would like to thank you for everything you are doing to help us lead the fight for a world without cancer. You can be proud to know that your incredible support through Relay for Life is having a real impact in each and every community throughout the U.S., including yours. I'm happy to share that the cancer mortality rate in the U.S. continues to drop, with a remarkable 26% decline since 1991. With your help, the American Cancer Society is attacking cancer from every angle. We are delivering breakthroughs by investing roughly $150 million in innovative cancer research each year. We support some of the brightest minds and institutions around the country, as well as our own world-leading research program. We are also providing direction and emotional support when patients and caregivers need it the most. Through our toll-free helpline and our website, cancer.org, we are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, empowering people with the information and answers they need. Additionally, the American Cancer Society is building healthy communities by working to remove barriers to care. We are helping patients get to and from treatment through our Road to Recovery program, and our Hope Lodges are giving patients and families a place to stay when treatment takes them far from home. We are grateful to you, the volunteers who lead the world's largest peer-to-peer fundraising event dedicated to saving lives from cancer. None of this amazing progress would be possible without you. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your commitment to leading the fight for a world without cancer.